You saw my story? No, 42nd Street. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, how are you?
Good, good.
Carl, Collins? Good.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, good.
Alright, let's go to Jersey City.
Gotta work.
Oops, you got it.
Yes.
There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Is there anything you guys would like to listen to on the way over?
No favorites.
It's just the radio.
The radio, you don't have favorites. Okay.
yeah.
You want there? You're the boss?
Just some jazz. No, you're the boss.
Your choice.
You're the boss. But I like the
I
jazz.
love Michael
radio.
Jackson.
Oh,
But
okay.
you wouldn't find one.
Or, I don't know,
Or
dance,
Prince.
dance, techno,
Hey,
whatever.
that's nice.
I like that, yeah, it's cool. I like your roof.
Thank you.
You always like the soul jazz. You know?
Yeah, chop, soft jazz works too. Or fusion jazz.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it was actually Michael Jackson who got me in trouble.
Really?
Uh-oh.
How?
Not like real trouble, but it was a passenger. When I first started, I only had Stevie Wonder and Michael Jackson.
Okay.
And I figured I could sit through it all day. I'm sure you could make it, right? But then this one lady, like the third Michael Jackson song came on, and she was like, "You really like Michael Jackson, huh?" I said, "Yeah, of course. Don't you?" And she goes, "Not with all that." And then she went into all that other stuff.
Oh, the crowd
And I
now.
just was
Should
like,
have kicked her out right there.
nah.
Yes, that would be the best.
No, I learned my lesson. That day I went and got a streaming service. I went and got
Okay.
Tidal. I got Tidal that same day.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I fell in love with Michael Jackson when I was 14 or 15 years old. And he
Yeah,
never
you
died.
can't take that back. You
That's
can't
it.
take that love back.
It's the
He's great.
most handsome man ever.
Well,
Nicest man ever. What? You're not handsome. Come on. So,
I
that's
think
it.
he's cheating. Don't worry about it. Michael Jackson was clearly cheating to be the best. What you call the most handsome? I'm not even going to argue that. Okay.
Bring the bad era, bad album era.
I'm one lottery ticket away from looking like Michael Jackson anyway.
There
Okay.
you go.
I'm one lottery ticket away from looking like Michael Jackson. You know.
There you go.
I dream about him at least once a week. I'm not joking. I truly dream about him. I'm not joking.
Is he eating coffee and croissants with you? What is he doing?
He and I are doing things. No, Not sexual, not sexual.
Okay, so like I'm saying, like
You know, like romantic. songs.
he's your Uber driver. You come in and he's your Uber driver one day. like you need to write these down. Dreams of Michael
actually
Jackson.
wrote them-
I would
actually
love to
wrote-
read that.
I actually wrote them since I was 14 or 15. I'm now 50 something. I'm not joking. I wrote all of them.
You gotta
down.
post them on Twitter in order. Don't look for the good ones. Don't look for the good ones. Just in order. Just say what happened tonight between you and Michael Jackson. $1 million Twitter. From 14 to see you develop and then
Yes.
like be in a serious relationship, but tonight was Michael's night. You know, I want to hear all of it. I'm in.
Those nights are
It
the
is a
best.
really good
Michael's
idea.
nights are the best. Nothing can compare.
I saw him again tonight at the Wax Museum. You know, like I want that. I want that.
Sure something.
Today he was my waiter.
Look, this is my Twitter page. Yeah.
You need to follow it. I'm telling you.
This is my Twitter page, and this is what I posted.
No.
Uh,
Today you start Dreams of Michael Jackson Twitter page.
March 12, and March 13. Look. March 12.
Oh wow. You really serious?
And that is Dancing the Dream, and this is the best. So, there you go.
Yeah.
So it's been going on since I was 14, and I'm 54.
I was in the subway today, and he came out saying, "Beat it."
He also sings Dirty Diana, and I'm Diana.
Oh, do you know that's my favorite song of all time?
Me too.
Dirty
Mine
Diana is.
Yes.
Oh
Mine
man.
too. Yes.
That is my favorite song
Mine
of
too.
all time.
Mine too. Yes,
I
thank you.
love that song.
Me too.
Oh wow.
I really love that song.
Yeah.
The story in it, everything about it, it's just
My mother
man.
named me that before Michael Jackson came up with the song, of course, but
Uh-huh.
I love that song.
I still like Thriller because of the Thriller
Nah.
video.
Yeah.
Wow, this is
Dirty
incredible.
Diana.
If you don't mind, I'll tell you how I saw Thriller the first time. Can I tell you?
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I went, my aunt, like my grandmother's best friend lived out in Long Island. I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay.
And it's like a huge deal. Like it's a brand new special train, the Long Island Railroad. You know, like the whole process of going over there. So we get over there today. No, we get this gets talked about like something's going to happen the next time we come over the house, right?
Okay.
So it's a big deal. And she pulls out the collectors. So I don't know how long in between the premiere and when I saw it. I'm a young kid, right? And she pulls out the big deluxe folder with the thing and everything and puts Michael Jackson on, and my mind is blown.
Yeah. It was
Absolutely blown.
At the time, it was like music videos were sort of boring. It was just like
Yeah.
you know,
And
just
think
performing
about-
in a concert. And then they came out with Thriller. It was like, whoa, this is just
What
Yeah.
you your stupid whatever video, what was the place called at the time?
MTV.
MTV,
They
yeah.
show Michael Jackson because he was black.
Yeah.
And he had to fight for, he
They
basically
finally
got
did,
so
but-
popular
Yeah.
around the world that they had
I
to
mean,
fucking
It
cut
was,
their freaking.
it was awesome.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
wow.
It blew my mind, changed my life. I wound up with a Michael Jackson jacket.
All right.
I have like we went to the store and I didn't even have enough money to be making ridiculous jacket decisions.
Yeah.
It's not even like this is jacket number 8. This might need to get me through winter, right?
Wow. Nice.
And I chose the Michael Jackson jacket with the zipper. The arms came off into a vest, and the zippers. Oh man, I was the man.
That's cool.
I was the man. And then
80s rule.
Yeah.
yeah,
The 80s and the 90s. So.
yeah, Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
he's something else,
He
man.
was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, something else,
The
man.
movie,
Love of
too,
my
that
life.
was, like, amazing.
Total love of my life.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Like, I think, okay, I gotta make sure this stays in this car, okay?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But when I was younger, I think in the process of like naming people who you are, like I'm MC Hammer or I'm Hulk Hogan, I think I may have called dibs on Michael Jackson. I think I was Michael Jackson. I used to say that as a thing. Like, I'm Michael Jackson. You know, I'm Michael Jackson. No, I said it first. I'm Michael Jackson. I think that was me. I promise. Yeah, he changed everything, man. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight.
Yes.
That's a lot of weight.
I don't think there's any other musician in history that did as much as he did.
No,
To change.
no, no.
Also, socially, musically,
Yeah,
when it comes to lyrics too, and that book that I was
Yeah.
referencing there, Dancing the Dream, he wrote it.
yeah.
The poetry,
The
dancing,
the Remember the Time video,
exactly, beautiful.
the Moonwalker arcade game,
Oh yeah.
the movie, the arcade game,
Yeah.
the faces busted because you tried to pull that move off without the hooks in your shoes. I mean, like,
And the moonwalk was just blew your mind when you saw it the first time.
yeah,
Wow, what is this?
yeah. And I didn't see Moonwalker the movie until way late.
Yeah, I don't think
I didn't see it early either. That was another one that,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think I saw that, like, you know, because, you know, when you grow up poor, there's a delay, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
Now
yeah.
everything is so
Tell
fast.
you about
Yeah.
growing poor. I grew up in communist Romania during the war.
Listen, we're not having the poor Olympics. I'm just saying.
We didn't have in the late 80s. We barely had one miserable little tape, whatever player.
That's what
We
I'm
had no
saying.
TVs, we had
That's
no
what I'm
color
saying.
TVs, we had nothing of the sort. We had
Yeah.
no cars of the stuff, you know.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're saying the same exact thing.
Yeah.
We are saying the same exact thing.
That's how I grew up.
The Mike Tyson fights.
Yeah.
You think I ever saw any of those live? Pay-per-view? You think I saw any of those ever live? No.
You know, I never heard about him until I came to America in '91.
Sheesh.
And you know, in the
outrageous when they
80s,
charge
you know,
for
they
it.
were playing on radio in Romania.
Uh-huh.
They're playing Elvis Presley and
On the radio?
I forget, yeah, on
Yeah.
the radio and stuff
Oh,
like that.
man.
And they were changing the names of movies so they wouldn't have to pay money for the movies and such. Names of movies and cutting them to about a third of the stuff. And cutting them so much that they didn't make any sense during the 20 minutes that they'll show you.
So that's real?
That's real, yes.
Wait. You know I watched a movie called Running Scared with Paul Walker?
Yeah.
And the guy, one of the storylines in there is this guy's an abusive father. And he's abusive because he's traumatized. He comes to America and his short film, John Wayne Never Dies.
Yeah.
John Wayne never dies, and he hated here in America. Because here in America, when he wants to, he got big John Wayne tattoo on his back.
Oh wow.
And he has a big John Wayne tattoo on his back, and he's like sitting there. You can see him like hanging on to every word, like mimicking every word. And he beats his kid because John Wayne dies in America. He doesn't die back home in Russia. That's crazy that. So movies really did get cut up. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I thought that was just a cute storyline.
No, in Romania is not Russia.
But you're getting the movie. Why would you get a short version?
Because they didn't want to pay the fees for the movies. They would change the name of the movie completely. So they would air it in the country and they would cut it up, removing everything that the communists didn't want to see.
Okay, that makes sense.
And they only had 20 minutes per night for a movie.
Wow.
Because we only had TV, okay, from 5 to sometimes 5, sometimes 6 p.m.
Uh-huh.
until 11 or 12 p.m.
Uh-huh.
And most of the time had to be Ceausescu, the dictator, talking on TV and such.
Wow.
All kind of nonsense. And then if you're lucky, like 3 times a week, we had like 20 minutes of a movie.
Yeah.
They cut from 2-hour movies.
Right.
Movies
Right,
into
right.
20 minutes. So it makes
That
no
is
sense.
crazy to me.
The translation many times, because I learned English, you know, in high school.
Because of that.
The translation was different
Yeah.
too. I
Wow.
didn't understand what the English words were.
Wow.
But they translated it differently because it didn't fit the communist agenda.
Right.
Wow.
That's how it was.
Wow.
Amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
That's an amazing story.
So that's
And it's funny that because we would have probably just walked over it because if I couldn't relate. But I saw that one scene in a movie
Yeah.
and it stuck out to me. So I didn't know that was real, that they
was
really
very
chopped
real.
up.
Yeah.
No, I saw it. I'm American, but I mean, I went to visit her.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Romania.
And it was like, wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
We gotta be thankful for what we have in this country.
Every time, I swear, every time I hear another story like that, I go, woo.
When I hear people, it's so crazy in America, we want communism, we want socialism. I said,
No,
are
you
you
don't.
people crazy?
No, you don't.
What
No,
are
you
talking
don't.
about? Go live in Cuba or go live in North Korea for
Yeah.
a while, huh? I have
Yeah.
from Romania in the 80s,
Yeah.
but you can go back in time.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, I
You know,
knew. I
saw
knew.
Michael Jackson first on a pirated tape that was brought.
Uh-huh.
You know, if they caught the people who brought it into Romania,
Uh-huh.
you know, they would have put those people in jail for about 50 to 60 years, because that's what it took
Yeah.
to bring Western stuff to corrupt the communist
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
So basically, somebody copied the Michael Jackson Thriller and a couple of other videos like that, and also
Yeah.
his sister Janet, one of the earliest albums she had, I forget,
Uh-huh,
like Black
uh-huh.
Cat and things like that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so they copied them and they smuggled them into the country, and I
Uh-huh.
happened to know a family that had this particular videotape. It was recorded miserably. No, it was copyrighted. Recorded many times, and I just happened to watch it on their little video player, because I didn't have one.
Mhm.
You know, so I happened to watch it on their video player, and they trusted me enough that I wouldn't go to tell on them to the secret police, like Romanian Securitate.
Wait. But did it scare you enough to kind of want to tell that tell
After
more?
that, I started to dream about Michael Jackson.
And that's when the dream started.
Truly dream. I mean, I'm not joking. I'm literally dreaming.
I believe you.
You
I
know,
believe
wet
you.
dreams for a girl, I guess
Oh,
it happened.
I don't know. Now I didn't have the wet ones.
14 or 15, you know, they happen. So
Not for
that
Michael.
proves
Not for
that's in
Michael.
disguise, that's in disguise. So yeah, that was the first time ever.
Yeah.
So that's how it happened.
So,
Before that, I had no idea who he is.
yo, you
He
know,
was.
like, all right. So it's funny how, like, as a child, how you're saying, like, it shapes you, right?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
very much so. It's
So-
really shaped by life.
I remember the time that he was at like this arena, right? Like a football arena, and he gets into the jetpack and takes off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Live,
Yeah.
a kid, there's nothing you can tell me. I'm older, watch it on YouTube, and I can see that they switch places. But like it's like the guy with I want it when John Wayne doesn't die. I want to go back to that innocence when I believe that
I
this
thought it
man,
was Michael himself.
yeah, he flew.
He's there, I believe it's him.
No. Oh, did I do that to you? I'm sorry. I wouldn't intentionally do
I'll
that
never
to you.
believe you. You can say whatever.
It was pure. It was so, like I said, I want to go back to that moment when that was like a real, cause he flew over everybody, like the craziest thing ever. He flew on a jetpack. This is before jetpacks were jetpacks. This is just a lie, and he's built differently.
Remember when he came down those stairs and then he, like a panther, and then he transformed into
Yeah.
That was awesome, and also the black and white, the face is changing.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
And you know what? At the time, I was a student at the School of the Arts, filmmaking.
Nice.
directing and producing.
Nice.
And you know why I wanted to do that? Because I want to beat Michael Jackson, but not like a hoe, whatever, going to.
Yeah.
Michael, can we
Right.
get-"
No.
I
You're
wanted
his
to
wife.
be- I wanted.
You're his wife.
No, I wanted to be working with him.
Oh, you wanted
And
to work with him.
I wanted to work with him, and
Oh,
I wanted
okay,
as
okay.
a director from
Uh-huh.
History of the Arts at NYU. Yeah. So I wanted to work with him, and I wanted to earn his respect.
Yes. Oh,
And
so
then whatever.
nice.
But the
Nice.
point
And
is,
then whatever. Yes.
So-
Yes. Yo, that's
Wait a minute.
amazing. That's amazing.
so when I came from Romania, I went. You know, it took me a lot of stuff. A lot of, you know, I came from high school here. I had to go to community college. I went through 32 credits per semester with all A's and just one single B in painting because I didn't show up early in the morning. And you know why? Because the professor brought in a guy who post nude, and we were supposed to go, and he asked me to go right near him in front of the guy and draw his penis and his balls. And I said, I'm not gonna do this. I thought, I'm not gonna do this.
Yeah.
Then move farther back. No, you have to stay right here when I'm telling you. And draw it. And I just stayed there and I didn't draw it.
Yeah.
Just stayed there and just like
Yeah.
on the walls and such. And I got a B in that class. But you know, he was an art history professor. I had A's in all his other classes because I had an art history degree.
Yeah, but that's
So in 2 years at Merced County Community College, I got a degree in mathematics,
nice.
a degree in art history. I finished everything for a history degree except they didn't award one at that college. I had to go to Trenton for one semester, but what's the point because I was already admitted to NYU. Okay, and I also got a degree in film and television and radio.
Oh man.
And after that, I transferred to NYU, and I got into film, you know, filmmaking at the School of the Arts, you know, with Spike Lee and all the other people there.
Yeah.
So I got into that, and at the same time, in 2 years, I finished that, and I also finished a mathematics undergrad degree. And
you
then
were prepared to meet
and
Michael.
Then, yes, that was my goal. And after that,
that's a smart
I worked at BPS
angle.
and all that. And after that, I went and got a graduate degree in mathematics and oceanography, also at NYU and such. But the whole point was just meet Michael.
Yeah.
But it was too late. All my life, I thought that I was running out of time. Ever since I was a kid, I was afraid I was running out of time, and in the end, I did run out of time.
Yeah.
But it was all to meet Michael. I'm not joking.
Yeah. So is it possible? Is it even remotely possible to put our love aside and look at his death objectively and say that maybe drugs just did it and he wasn't murdered? Because my love, like as a loved one, like he's a loved one to me, right?
Yeah.
I can't admit that it was just the drugs. It has to be something else, right?
What I think is that he was so beaten down by everything and everybody doing the shit with the children stuff at him and all that kind of child abuse and all the crap and the lawsuits and everything. I think he was so beaten down, and he was also a lot into debt. Although he made so much money for so many fucking people who didn't give a shit about it. But they cheated him, even his managers, you know, white and black and Jews, all of them cheated him. You know, blindly.
So this is why as a loved one, like I said, I believe something happened to him, a horrible thing happened to him, and not that he just died like any other druggie. Yes, I do believe he was murdered. That's a personal opinion, and it's not hinged on any fact.
Doctor of his, what the fuck he was supposed to be
because come on,
monitoring everything, and he was in the toilet.
That bothers me.
Baby mama and shit like that. The guy from Jamaica or whatever the crap he was.
That bothers me.
Me too.
This man, he spent
so little in jail.
You know what they give you right now if you want to go buy drugs? They give you a little testing strip, and they tell you go test your drugs and make sure. This man had a doctor.
Yeah.
This man had a doctor on site, and yes, he served time for being irresponsible for his death.
Not enough.
But not just that. I don't like the solve of that story. It feels like something else happened that night. I don't know, but that's just me. Because, like I said, remember, he flew over everybody. I know, like, personally, it's in my soul to believe like something happened to him
Yeah.
in a way, but like I don't know. Sometimes I just want to be.
I don't think he was doing drugs deliberately. I think he.
No, the
he
drug that
literally
he was
had
doing
trouble.
was
Medicinal.
sleeping.
Absolutely
Yeah, he had
medicinal.
trouble.
So
Sleeping, he
that
was
this
under a lot of
this
stress,
fucker
whatever.
doctor was supposed to monitor him
Yeah.
full time
Yeah.
when he was taking this particular medication. You know, these days,
It's
you know,
his
what's his
prescription.
name?
Yeah, it's for surgery
Elon
and
Musk
stuff.
is taking ketamine, which is a similar drug
Yeah,
for depression and for sleep.
yeah.
Okay, similar anesthesia drug with Michael Jackson. You know, I'm sure he's got doctors who monitor him.
Yeah.
But in this case with Michael, how can that fucker can say that, oh, I just went, I spoke to my baby mama number 3 or whatever the fuck she was, and then I was in the toilet and then stuff and nothing, and I wasn't there when he basically had a heart attack.
Yeah.
He screwed up. I don't think Michael did it on purpose. Or
No,
he-
Michael
yeah,
didn't do
was
it.
No, not on
was-
purpose. No, I don't
he-
believe.
I don't think it was
So
junkie. I
if
think it was
anybody, if he truly was killed, that this doctor was part
Yeah,
of it.
I
part of it.
agree.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to find relief, and this seemed like a reasonable way. It was under
And he
doctor's
really wanted his
prescription,
kids,
whatever, and
really wanted his kids to see him on stage.
yeah,
That was his
Yeah.
main thing at the time.
yeah.
with that
Yeah,
particular
man.
show.
And this-
That
and this
This Is
didn't do
It
his
tour.
job.
Oh man, This Is
Yeah.
It tour. The what it was supposed to be, where it was going.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it is.
And all
It
the
is.
bullshit about the child abuse and such, I don't buy that shit.
No, I
Yeah,
don't. I
I
don't.
don't either.
And how
I
come
don't.
these fuckers are showing up now? The two of them recently, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically, after his death, before that, they didn't say a word. They supported him and everything. And all of a sudden, after his death, oh, we can make some money.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourselves.
That's
Idiots.
that's the way it. That's the way it is. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like. I don't know.
I hope karma is there to get them and their families.
Yeah.
Because
I think his death was an accident, but it should have been preventable. The doctor definitely didn't do his job.
It's
He
possible.
has- he
It's
does.
possible.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
It was an accident. It's possible. It wasn't.
it's
He
possible.
was careless. He got used to it. Was too comfy.
You know
got
what?
did all
You know
that.
what
Yeah.
irks me about the fact that the
Yeah,
death
I
was
agree.
accidental, okay,
Mhm.
and versus the death was a murder.
Mhm.
Why did he get off so early, so few, after just like 2 years, not even that?
Yeah.
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 Who got
That's
him
a slap
out?
on the wrist.
Even if it was accidental, he would have stayed in jail.
If
longer.
he was
so
releasing,
maybe he was truly murdered, and that's why this fucker got out of jail so fast, because the co-conspirators, whatever,
Yeah.
were there to get him out of jail
Well,
fast.
who would have wanted to murder him and shit?
There are many.
Oh.
There are many situations. I mean, many things about. You know.
oh no, it's
There's a lot of stuff about basically they didn't want a black guy with so much power.
yeah,
A lot
like
of power.
like
They didn't want that.
the only thing that people like really say out loud about their problems with him is like the slight of him being so like you just buy your catalog. Like
yeah,
that
they
buy
wanted that to the yeah,
That-
they wanted
that-
his catalog, yeah.
Yeah.
that was a little bit offensive to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And acquiring so much of it, like he said something
And
like
he didn't want to sell it.
Then he said to like I forgot who he was talking to, but he said yeah, I went over there and I told him, yeah, I'm thinking about buying my thing back, like I'm having problems, and he just got on the phone and bought it right then and there, like
Oh,
and
wow.
just bought it from him.
And
Wow.
Sony wanted badly that catalog and several others.
Yeah,
Sony
yeah.
badly.
Him
Japanese.
shopping
Yeah.
is probably one of the greatest videos of all time. When he goes around that elaborate antique-like place,
In
where he
Vegas.
goes, take this and put that in Florida.
Yeah.
Take this and put that in Texas.
Yeah.
Oh,
Take
wow.
this and put this like. He said, "Did we get this one already? Who
The
owns
one in
this?"
Vegas? The one-
I think that was in Vegas.
Yeah.
It was in a mall.
Yeah. It was
Oh man, and he was just, and it was like, and the guys walking
And I
behind him
this
like,
too, and I
this
like
is-
that.
he
and
grabbed the
that.
tag. He's like,
And this one too, yes. sir,
$300,000. He said, "Yeah, I have 4 of them." He said, "Do we own this one already? Oh, we do. Yeah, make sure this gets to Florida." Like,
That voice of his, you know.
so cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was like the greatest watching it. Like, and that was, you know, that was YouTube era. You know,
Yeah.
that was when you had access to go get it, and just watching him, that confidence can't be faked.
Yeah.
You know, like to never
He
look.
earned it. He earned it.
Yeah.
Since he was a little kid, all his life he earned it the hard way.
Cause let's be honest, man. We in here, and this guy starts talking about prices behind me. One of those may I may question one of those. You know, like
Yeah.
this one. How much was this again? But it would never come out his mouth. He doesn't care about the price. He said this one goes to Florida. That's it. Make sure this one goes New York. Take that to New York. That's just what he said to do. It's just what he said to do.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That kind of confidence is amazing.
But I said he's got that confidence. He had that confidence because he earned it.
He
He's
did
a
earn
little
it.
kid.
He did earn it.
You know how his father beat him all the time and such, and his brothers perform and such. Remember?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, of
Hitting them with
course.
their legs and such because they were moving to his whatever required
Yeah.
standards and so on. So he earned it. He suffered
did.
for it.
He did completely.
And the other thing about his father, you know that now, that they treated him with certain hormone
Yeah.
to give his voice.
Oh,
and such.
but
and because of that, he basically never got to truly mature post mentally.
but he has a deep voice though.
And he does, but you know,
Yeah.
like that. But also sexually, he didn't mature enough.
Yeah, I don't
That's
believe
what
that.
they
Yeah. Absolutely, I do believe
Yeah.
that you run into problems
So
Oh, yeah.
they wonder why
When you
he was
live on
hanging
a
out
set.
with the little kids. He never
Yeah.
played with kids when he was a young.
when
kid.
you live on a
Because-
set, you run into problems.
Exactly.
You know.
He was never allowed to play with kids. He was never, you know. So later on, he did, and plus you did that to him hormonally with medication. Yeah, mentally he's there, and he enjoys
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
how dare you come say that he just, you know, brings things to kids? Push.
Yeah.
That's pushing.
Yeah, and then for it to be till this day, like I said, challenged,
Yeah.
because that's what made me get titled. That's why I asked you, is there something that you would like to listen to because of this person? Because I don't. It's just a unnecessary conversation. Because if that's the kind of conversation that you're having, then you said facts be damned a long time ago. And if it's facts be damned, then never mind. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing else I can say if you're just gonna throw all the facts out the way.
No, I
Like the
can't, I
fact that
can't.
nobody ever, no matter how you charge them, flip it, whatever, no one has ever
Yeah.
confirmed anything until his passing. That man walked around
No, even
here.
after his passing, they didn't confirm
Of
anything.
course.
against him.
And then, like I said, the confidence in walking around
Yeah.
and just pointing at stuff and saying where it should be, that kind of confidence doesn't come from someone who's had a conversation this week about his finances.
No, yeah.
So when he passes and you tell me that he had problems with his finances,
Yeah.
I worry about what's actually going on here. That
Yeah.
didn't
Was
feel
actually-
good. You know what I mean?
He
Like,
had a
like,
manager, a black woman from Atlanta, I think somewhere. I
Mhm.
don't remember her name now.
mhm.
But she was one that really cheated him miserably for hundreds of millions of dollars. And it was
Yeah,
proven in
I
court.
believe it.
You know, truly cheated him. And she
I
was
believe it.
also enabling him to get all kind of drugs and such to, whatever feel better, whatever feel rested.
Oh, so I don't know if you've ever done it, but have you done Blood on the Dance Floor?
Rather
No,
than-
it's-
The album?
The movie, yeah.
No, the
No,
album.
the movie, the album, yeah, the song. I know the song.
So that album, he talks a lot about his drugs and what he was going through.
yeah.
And it's like I was dating somebody at the time, and it's like one of those things that we used to like go through and like dig through and like
Yeah.
was like baffled by, like, he got this one Demerol,
Yes.
oh God,
But,
he's taking
Not
dinner
only
off.
natural, but
And I
it
go,
was also in the other album that his face that almost like grayish. kind of
yeah,
On that
yeah.
album, that's not Blood on Dance Floor. It's another one that he's talking about that.
He went through so much. He went through so much, man.
So
he went through
this
so
woman was
much.
pumping him up with stuff and stealing money from him.
Yeah.
He trusted too much.
Yeah.
He trusted too much. I guess he was sheltered by his family when he was a kid because he was raised as a kid star.
Right.
You know.
And that's and
And
listen.
he never truly matured, and he never truly learned to fight for himself, for fans. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean, like fancy.
So there's this page that's on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
We don't need to.
Yeah, we're just like
You guys are right here.
Well, up at the gate, but don't go in the gate. You don't need
Okay.
to go in. So.
yeah, we're
Okay.
right the building right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So yeah.
there's a page on Instagram that is dedicated to how things are made.
Mm-hmm.
No, how records have been made. And there's one where it's the voice notes for Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Like a song that he was showing somebody. I want it to sound like this, and it's like one of the greatest songs. Like it's just, I forgot which song it was, but just hearing him just go and just like, and where that, I sent this person this voice note, and where it ended up is like, oh my gosh, this man's a genius.
He was.
This man is amazing.
He said that he even said that his songs, his music came from God. He said he was basically dreaming it, or hearing it and such, and then he was just da da da.
Yeah.
To people who are putting it into, he never learned how to write notes and such, like or whatever stuff. But he didn't need to.
Didn't need
genius.
to.
Yeah,
He's a genius. He's a genius.
He's definitely. He's nobody else.
Just like the greatest Michael Jackson conversation. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And thank you for being the witness. Thank you for being the witness. Because when this first started, I said, you can't possibly. And then it just kept going. And then here we are.
He knows that we met each other when I was about 15.
Yeah.
And he was 16.
Uh-huh.
And we wrote to each other, and we actually met when I was 18 and he was 19. But Michael Jackson was first.
Yeah.
14.
All right. You guys have a great night.
Thank you very much for the conversation.
Yeah, thank you. Stay safe, you guys.
You too.
All right. That's dope.
The comedian Little Real was on Club Shay Shay, which is Shannon Sharp's podcast last week, saying something about Corey Holcomb, and I'll play the clip, and then we'll see Corey's response.
I recently saw somebody say this, and I love my big brother Corey Holcomb. I love him to death, Chicago OG, but he be saying crazy. That doesn't make sense. Recently he said something about Gerard. Now that's so crazy. I just saw him, and we embraced, but he was being a little hesitant. I was like, but he didn't know I didn't see the Gerard thing first. Right. He called Gerard an industry plant. Right? Because he said he had a sitcom and he hosted a woman.
Just because you ain't got something, that don't mean everybody a plant.
And that's my point. You call some, I got a little upset about it because I'm like, well, I've seen Gerard. I did Carmichael shows. Every single night, take that script home. After he leaves the writer's room with the writers, he took it home personally. Stayed up to about 5, 6 in the morning. Had to meet us all on set at 7:30 to rehearse it. That's work ethic. You know how people have success like that? Because they really put the work in.
You're absolutely right.
They put the work in. And I know a lot of cats here, I know you're not putting in that type of work. I love you to death, but you're not. And it's easy to say, hey, this person did it this easy route and did all this other shit because you don't know that.